Do you want to know the most important skills to build a successful network marketing business? Of course you do, right? You want to cut through all the noise and say what works, Richard. So I went from 328 no's in a row, so I definitely wasn't a natural, to sponsoring over 750 people, becoming the #1 international earner. And the way I did that was understanding, well, with my limited time, what are the really needle-moving skills that I should put my limited time into to get the biggest return on that time investment? And that's what I'm going to share with you in this training. So if you really are wanting to get results and you want to hear from someone that has the results you want and is willing to teach you, you're in the right place. I'm glad that you found me. If you'd like more than just this video, you want a step-by-step game plan of my entire strategy of what got me those numbers, I have you covered with that as well. The link is in the top comment. It's also in the description text area underneath this video. There's some information at that link. If it makes sense, then dive in. I hope that is exactly what you are looking for. So I've got two different areas of that this skill would fall into. I'm giving you like a bonus in the second area. So the first skill that is the most important skill, but it's backed up by something else which we'll come to. The most important skill is bravery. I think often we think that, when I get results, I'll be all in. When I sponsor my first person, my first 5, my first 10, my first big check, first 4 figures a month, whatever that number is you've set for yourself, man, yeah, then I'm really going to turn the afterburners on. That is just a way of distancing what you know you need to do. I did this. What has to happen is we have to have the bravery to take the right actions and then the results will follow. Think about this in anything else in your life. If you came to me and said, Richard, I want to get in better shape, right? I wouldn't say to you, well, the thing to do, right, is just to sit there and wait until you've lost weight and then we'll start taking the right actions. Then we'll start looking at your nutrition. Then we'll start exercising. You'd be like, what? I've been hoping to lose weight for a while, Richard. That's not working, right? Hope isn't a strategy. It's the same in this business. I understand that it's not easy. I'm not saying it's easy, but there are certain non-negotiable things that we have to have, bravery being the main one, so we are willing to take a leap of faith, take action, even if the result isn't right in front of us or even if we think that it isn't likely, because if we don't take those steps, we're never going to get the result. We're putting a nail in the coffin. Does that make sense? So bravery is the #1 skill required. Without the will to act before the result, you will get nowhere. This business is no different. Now backing, upholding that or underpinning that, and so I want to give you 1, 2, 3, 4 areas that you should focus your efforts in order so when you've got that bravery, you do the right steps. #1, personal performance. A tactic is only as effective as the person applying it, and so if your personal habits are really poor, then no matter if it's the best script or the best tactic in the world, it ain't going to work very well. You are dragging your results down. #2, the generation of interest. It doesn't matter how good we are at everything else if we have the wrong people or we don't have enough people to show what we've got too. And so you need to be masterful at having a regular flow of the right people taking a look at what you've got. And I'm going to show you how you can do this in a second. Third of all, we generate that interest, we need to convert that interest. It's no good having a bunch of interested people that then just say no. So we need to show those people in the right way so that we're able to get sales and signups. And then finally, duplication. #4 is duplication. You don't want to be beholden to your business. You want a business that you own, not one that owns you. And so if you don't have duplication, if your team isn't bringing other people in too, then you will always be the only person that's filling up the bucket. And that's really hard because there's always a small hole in there. There's always some people quitting. And so you'll just be trying to out-recruit the dropouts, right? Which is no fun at all. Duplication, the team grows with or without your immediate attention so you can have a better lifestyle, which, one of the main reasons we do this, right? And so these are important areas. I've given you the most important skills. I hope it's been helpful. If you want to learn all these, if you're like, well, that's great, but I want more from you than just a video, okay, great. If you want specifics on the exact personal performance habits, how to generate the interest, what to say to those people to make the sales, how to create duplication in a team, I have you covered with that top link in the comment and also in the text area underneath here. That is step-by-step blueprints in a classroom area. You can log in whenever you like. You can go through whatever information, take immediate action, log back in when you want to take your next step. It's all done step-by-step in the right order. I've laid everything out for you clearly and practically inside of a private classroom members area. You're able to check out that information on that, dive in if it makes sense to you, using that link that's in the text area and the top comment. I hope it's exactly what you've been waiting for. As I always say, go create a day in a life that counts. Always have more desires than excuses. If you're a subscriber, I'll see you on the next one. Have a fantastic day and bye for now.